Good morning, everybody. I hope you are all doing really well today. I wanted to come on to talk to you about hair loss. So it's one of the questions that I get asked about the very most. And I wanted to give you some insights into the causes of hair loss as well as a couple tips for combating hair loss. So 3 tips for combating hair loss, okay? Okay, now I'm hoping this is going to be useful. Hey, Cereal! I hope this is going to be useful. If this is the kind of topic you like to hear, oops, sorry, bumping everything here. If you like to hear a bit more about this, give me some thumbs up, give me some comments below. I don't want to be going over topics that are of no interest to you guys at all. Okay, so the main cause of hair loss is hereditary hair loss with age. So it's the most common cause of thinning and baldness. So some people prefer to let their hair loss run its course naturally and untreated, and that is perfectly fine. Okay, but there's others that choose to look into treatments that are available to help prevent further hair loss and to help to restore growth. Okay, so I'm going to geek out a little bit. Okay, I've been doing science experiments. I'm on keto, you know, so I can't eat Jello, but I can play with Jello. Oh, sorry, I got a notification. Just got to get rid of that one. Okay, so I'm going to geek out for you. So tell you a little bit about your hair follicles. So did you know that it is normal to shed between 50 and 100 hairs a day? That seems like a lot, but it's completely normal. So there's 3 phases to your hair growth. There's the growing phase, the resting phase, and the shedding phase. Okay, but beyond normal shedding, thinning and receding can become a cause for concern for some people. Okay, so each follicle contains between 1 and 3 hairs. Hey, Dar. Okay, but then as we age, the DHT hormone starts to accumulate in our follicle along with environmental pollutants and some ingredients in some hair care products that we use. So over time, the follicle becomes more jam-packed. So instead of having the 1 to 3 hairs, it can reduce the number of hairs that you've got in each follicle. And over even more time, with some people, the follicle gets so plugged that the hairs actually miniaturize. You know, when you look at the top of a bald man's hair, he's got the fine, baby fine hair. And the follicle can actually get so jam-packed that the hair, it gets stuck and it won't grow anymore. So people think their hair is not growing. And it's true because it's actually clogged in the follicle. So there is no more room for other hairs to poke their way through to begin to grow. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 tips for hair growth. Let me just fix my notes here just a second. Okay, so tip number 1, if your hair loss is sudden, you can go and see your doctor. There are some underlying medical conditions that can attribute to hair loss. Okay, one of them is hypothyroidism and treatable, but I recommend if your hair loss is fast, go and see your doctor. Okay, tip number 2, increase your biotin intake. So there's natural ways to increase your biotin intake with organ meat, with egg yolks, with nuts, legumes, whole grains, or you can find a really good quality supplement that contains biotin and other hair happy ingredients. Tip number 3, and this is the most important one, check the labels on your hair care products. So avoid using products that contain waxes, parabens, salicylic silicones. So these products actually serve to clog the follicle, and then it interrupts the natural scalp biome and can contribute to hair loss, hair being unable to grow properly in the follicle. Okay, also use hair products that contain Capixyl. Capixyl is naturally based water-soluble ingredient, hey Claire, that helps to provide thicker, fuller growth and contributes to a healthy hair and scalp environment. Okay, so I hope you found that information valuable. Go ahead and share this video if you think other people would like to see it. If you'd like to learn more about the products that I recommend, go ahead and shoot me a message and I'll do what I can to help you and answer any questions that you have. Okay, thanks everybody. Have a really fantastic day. Bye.